Hey everyone, I hope those of you who were able to attend the 2024 Hololive Expo and Fes, either in person or online, had a wonderful time there. My friend and I only managed to win a set of the HoneyWorks stage ticket despite applying for pretty much everything we can, but we just didn't have any luck, so we were only able to attend that one single event this year. Maybe next year the ticket luck will be better, so I can talk more about the expo and maybe show some footage as well. But regardless, this will be my first ever Hololive Fes, and I just want to talk a little bit more about my experiences there at the event in person. Obviously, no recordings or photographies were allowed in the stage area, and unfortunately there isn't really much to show since the expo area is pretty much blocked off, both physically and visually. So if you don't have the tickets, you can't really go in, and from the outside you can't really see anything either. But yeah, I'll just show some footage that I took outside of the venue and around the area in general. Also, I'll be showing the goods that I bought at the end of the video, so stay tuned if you want to see what I bought. The event itself was held at the Makari Messi International Exhibition Hall in Chiba, which is the prefecture to the east of Tokyo. This venue is near the Kaihi Makuhari station on the JR line, which is here. And it's about a 10-minute walk from the station. And the international, I guess the halls that they use are, you could zoom in, it's probably these three. So yeah, there are 8 halls in this venue, and for 1 to 3, hall 1 to 3, it's used for the Fes, which is the concert. And from 4 to 8, which is these two here, they're used for the expo as well as the goods pickup area. And yeah, since we didn't get any expo ticket, I didn't feel the need to go early anyways, since the concert seats are set in stone. But I did see on Twitter people who arrive around 4:30 in the morning that there's already a huge line formed. And yeah, if you're considering going next year, maybe go in an earlier time. That is if you want to have access to the expo earlier, since even though the expo starts a few hours, maybe I can't remember off the top of my head when the expo starts, but it's, let's say it's 9, you still need to line up to get into the place, so that's why people line up really early, just so they can get in the expo on time, or they aren't late for any events that they want to see. But yeah, do keep in mind that camping overnight is not allowed, so for most eventers, they just go on the first train of the day, and this depends on where you live, which can vary in terms of the time it takes for you to get to the venue. Same for going to any other similar events in Japan. I really highly suggest you dress well for the weather and the temperature, bring plenty of water and food, and whatever entertainment you need, even mobile batteries, because you'll be in line for many hours. And especially for any events during summer, please be especially prepared, because the heat will be very brutal, and usually you'll see people fainting and getting carried out, and if that happens to you, it's a wrap for the event for you. Of course, you don't have to go first thing in the morning, but these are for people who want to get in the event first. And as for the Hololive event, they have a little novelty that they do on the first come first serve basis. So if you go in let's say in the middle of the day, then the novelty might already be out by the time you get in. So yeah, like I mentioned, we didn't have any expo tickets, so we just arrived at around 11 AM and everything went really smoothly. I'm not sure about the expo and the fest in the previous years, but for this year, before entering the venue, you need to pick up a wristband thing corresponding to the ticket that you have. So each stage fest will have a different wristband, and it's the same for the different expo days. So day 1 and day 2 will have different wristband as well. And yeah, you need to pick them all up to be able to get into whatever event that you're looking to go into. Basically, you just show the staff your ticket at the wristband area, and they'll put a wristband on for you on the spot there. The wristband area is at the back of the venue, and there are many staffs with signs all around pointing to oh, this is the wristband area. So yeah, just look for that, or follow the crowd, and you'll get there. And with getting the wristband, now you can enter the expo and fest once you line up for it. So all around the venue, you could see people with their Oshi's goods, and from past, present, whenever, a lot of people just bring whatever they want to show off. And yeah, it's pretty nice to see everyone showing off their favorite Oshi's goods. There's some like I've never seen before, like the Iroha jacket, which looks really nice. Some are official, some are not. I'm not that educated on that yet, but a lot of them look really good. And as we were walking around, I found a bunch of people lining up their goods along the side of the wall, and I thought I would take a picture of it here. And I just gotta give this male fan's bag a shout out. Honestly, there wasn't really much to talk about outside of the venue because it's just so limited. You can't really see anything other than like see other fans with their stuff. There's like nothing official outside. But yeah, let me just talk about the HoneyWorks stage itself and my experience in there. So the entry for the concert starts at 11:30 AM, which is 1.5 hours before the start of the actual show. And you can head in there early to just chill and vibe inside if you want. They'll only really be playing like the BGM of their songs. And on the big TV screen they have there, they'll have like the online fan board that you can pay to draw or write messages on. I think they announced it like a couple months ago. You can't do it there in person, but yeah, there's like they're just like looping the fan board messages around until the start of the show. And very occasionally they will also play like some Hololive related ads that shows like the merch that will be releasing very soon. We went in early because there just wasn't much to do outside, and yeah, we also get a chair to sit on, so why not? So like I mentioned in many of my previous videos, I'm a very big HoneyWorks fan, and so this is actually like a concert that I want to attend to most, aside from like the expo itself. Since I know we may not be able to experience listening to most of these songs live again, and yeah, I'm just really grateful that I get a chance to attend this fest. The venue itself isn't an actual concert venue, but they changed the 3 sections of the hall and combined them to a very long and wide concert viewing area with 3 screens, so 1 on each side, the front and left and right. The performers will never be on all 3 screens at the same time, so it's not like you got like the people in the middle looking in front and then the 2 sides look on left and right, but they will only use like 1 screen at a time, so everyone looks at the same direction all at the same time. There's only like 1 occasion where all 3 screens are used for a song with a lot of performers, so they split up all the performers to have like smaller groups on each screen. We were on the left side of the venue, so it was a struggle to see when they perform on the right side screen, since the venue is really wide and so it's quite far away. But yeah, thankfully there are like smaller TV screens. You could see like this is like the middle of the main screen. There's like small TV screens here. This is the left side screen, or the left side stage, and you got like little TVs here. And yeah, if they give like a close-up view of the performers. So yeah, when it's on the right side, because it's a little bit too far, I just looked at these smaller screens. So before the concert started, they did like camera work with finding like interesting fan around the stage and showing their merch as always. And yeah, everyone cheered them on. Some of the ones that I found interesting was there's one guy asking to marry Sakamata. We got a Raden sitting in the crowd with the mask. And we got this giant Lamy sign, which I'm not sure what it's referring to, but it looks hilarious and the crowd loved it. Also, Lamy reacted to it on Twitter as well, which is pretty neat. We got like a little Chad Onigiriya cosplay, which honestly looks really good in life size. Yeah, just lots of fun moments that we all can share the fandom of the things we like, and yeah, I really enjoyed the atmosphere it created. By the way, you could take a look at the sneak peek version of the concert if you like. I'll put the link down in the description. So here's the set list for the HoneyWorks stage, and thank you to the Twitter user or X user at Cascade Hope for the picture. I'll just be talking and giving my thoughts about a lot of the songs. I realize I talked a lot about the songs looking back, but feel free to use the timestamp to skip around to the songs that maybe you want to hear more about. This concert was originally planned to start at around 1 PM, but After a short delay, they finally started it at around 1:06 p.m. So we start off with Fansa, and maybe because I was a little bit further away from the screen, it really looked 3D to me rather than being like on a 2D screen. I guess that's like a blessing in disguise, being a little bit far away, you can't really like tell that well. But yeah, the fans were great with the call and response as well. And I guess it's because it's one of the more popular HoneyWorks songs, so people naturally know the calls better. And I'm really happy that Matsuri got to be part of the Hall Honey collab, because she's one of the members that sings a lot of the less popular HoneyWorks songs in her karaoke streams. Also, I just gotta point out that Mel may not be here on the stage with everyone, but we all know like she's part of the songs, and yeah, the girls did really well to cover her parts. It's a great song with high tension to start off the concert. Sis Love by Oli and Anya. And my goodness, I love this song so much. I don't really follow either of these talents that much, so I wasn't too familiar with their singing voice, but boy did they sound so good in Japanese. I know like Anya is like has really good Japanese, but I'm not too sure about Oli, but she sounds pretty damn fine to me. And yeah, even though I'm not familiar with their voices, through the lyrics I was eventually able to tell like their voice apart due to the lines they're singing. Oli was acting as like the older sister in the song, and Anya was the younger sister. And the song was originally sung by two sisters in the HoneyWorks universe, and it's about like the bond between the two sisters. I'm not too sure about the relationship between Oli and Anya, except like they're from the same gen in Holo ID. But if there's some sort of reference or a lore, please do let me know. And this song is super sweet, and Oli and Anya did a really good job and nailed the feels for the songs pretty perfectly. Honestly, I hope this triggers many more Hololive members to cover the song. I know Mel and Ame did a cover of it before, and yeah, maybe someday we could get Fuamoko to cover the song as well, because I think that would be perfect in terms of the theme. Next up, we got Nenechi's Doutan Kyohi, and boy was our wife being the usual hyper Nenechi, jumping, hopping, and dancing all around all song long. And as a Nenechi Oshi myself, seeing so many Neko goods as well as like orange all around me just makes it really fun and happy for me. She always seems to know like how to hype up the crowd without really trying. Her little MC section with Luna after was also so adorable, treating Luna like a little sister and getting all excited and still jumping all around even during the MC. We then got like a special song performance, as it technically wasn't part of the album in some of the CDs, but included as like a bonus track, which is the song Kawaikute Gomen, performed by the 10 members, of which Roboko, Aki, Choco, Reine, and Fana will be making their only appearance in the live performance. This is also the first time they switched screens from the center to the left screen. Maybe it looked different on the live stream, but I think fitting all 9 people on the stage looked really funny in person, because it really looked like it felt cramped and crowded, and it didn't feel like they have any room to move or dance properly. But yeah, the crowd was really into the song, singing along with the Chu and the Gomen part, which was pretty cool because I didn't think like people would sing along with that song. Also, because there are so many members you could choose from for your pen light color, you can see like a lot of different colors all over the place, which makes the venue look super colorful. So Kessen's Spirit by Muna was as good as I thought it would be, if not better, listening to it at a concert. I know Muna is in Japanese, but I still can't get over how good her singing vocals are in Japanese. It's never really gonna get old, because it's always such a pleasure to listen to her singing Japanese. We got the breakout and the We Are call and response in this song. And in the beginning, not a lot of fans know about this, but by the end, everyone was super into it. Probably because this is a pretty fast song, so it takes time to learn, and maybe that's why not a lot of talents really cover the song that much in their karaoke streams. But man, was it a treat to listen to this song live. I haven't got a chance to listen to this song live, I don't think, in person by the original singers. But seeing how good Muna's singing and along with her dances is just crazy value. This could have been such a hype ending song for the concert, but we aren't even like halfway through the set list. So after a short MC, we got Subaru and Kanata duet with their Tokyo Summer Session. And what a classic HoneyWorks song. This song was originally sung by 3 couples in the HoneyWorks universe, and Subaru sang all the male parts while Kanata sang all the female parts. They changed the stage to the right side of the venue, so unfortunately I had to see one of my oshis from very far away. And because it's like a little bit too far, I had to use like the TV screen most of the time to see close up. And if you're interested, I linked a video of the translated lyrics done by another person for the original song in the description below. There are all small, cute, and silly interactions in the song with the lyrics, and I think Kanata and Subaru did really well to reenact the feeling and emotions of the song. I felt like the dances was really in sync, and they really played off each other really well. I tried to skip some songs to save time, but there's just so many good songs, and I just can't leave out the bass song, which is called Paku Seibai. It's just too dope of a song to leave out, especially with like a live performance in a concert. And yeah, I just gotta talk about it because it's a fantastic performance by Bae. It's pretty much like the polar opposite of what you usually get for a HoneyWorks song, and you won't even know it's made by them if no one tells you about it. Bae really put on a huge banger of a show for the song, getting like the whole crowd into it. Everyone was going crazy for the song. And I was really happy for Bae because she really got to shine with her singing and her wild energy to the audience that may not be familiar with her singing. Then next up we got Motto Ichigo Ore, sung by Miko. And this song is actually one of my favorite songs in the HoneyWorks universe. It was originally sung by the virtual idol Mona from HoneyWorks. Actually, the MV came out like a couple of weeks ago for both the official HoneyWorks version as well as the Miko version. So yeah, please go take a look if you get a chance. I'll leave a link down in the description below. I'm so used to listening to Miko sing like cute songs as well as her little gag songs. So it was really unexpected for her to cover such a cool song. She absolutely like put on a show with her performance. Because the show wasn't too popular outside of the Mona fandom, I completely understand like not a lot of people know about the cause of the songs. But as always, everyone caught on really fast. I think the song was only performed once ever since the release of it 2 years ago, and I actually had the pleasure of listening to that one time live. But because it was like during COVID, we were not able to do any of the call and response. And to be able to finally do this is like having an item checked off the bucket list for me. So thank you, Miko, for the performance. I really hope with this performance, more Hololive members will be willing to cover this song and give it a try. And maybe yeah, we could get like a cover video of it in the future. Also, I just want to add in the MC section after the Miko's performance. I love how when Laplace asked if anyone is in love, and when the crowd responded with a cheer, Miko freaked out because Miko P is in love, but turns out all the Miko P's are just in love with Miko after all. And then she went on to do like a little call and response with the crowd, which like Miko said, Miko wa, and then we're supposed to respond with like Irito. But yeah, big brain move by our elite Miko. After the MC, we got Shion. Shion actually showed up for a performance. We all knew she was gonna perform, it's just she's taking an indefinite social media break. Shion sang her HoneyWorks original song, which is called Riazyuu Bokumetsu Undo. The crowd was so happy to see her, and I remember hearing a lot of people cheering and shouting her name when she came on the stage and as she left the stage. I think everyone was just happy to see her again. And personally, I'm like super happy and excited because this is the first time I've been able to see Shion live. And yeah, she's one of my oshi. And aside from her being one of my oshi as well, in my opinion, she's one of my favorite singers in Hololive, and her singing live definitely did not disappoint me. I love her little bleh that she does in the song, which is part of the lyrics. And it really mixes well with her kusogaki energy. I know she's not like injured or anything, but you know, I'm just happy to see her again. Also, I just want to quickly make a plug for Shion here. She actually has an original single that was made by HoneyWorks as well. It released on her 5th anniversary live last year before the HoneyWorks project was announced, I believe. And if you're interested, the song is called Cinderella Magic, and it's a freaking banger of a song. I'll put a link in the description below. We then got the song Senpai, which was sung by Atsuki, Lami, and Mio. This is another, and if not one of my favorite HoneyWorks song. With the song not being as well known, the calls in the beginning was not too inspiring, but just like any other songs, everyone caught on real fast. So this song is singing about like a senpai that the group of girl had a secret crush on that is going to graduate. So it's kind of like a graduation song, but not for the person themselves, but for like a senpai. The lyrics are really sweet, and I think it's like a bread and butter style for the HoneyWorks songs. With more familiarity with the song, I hope like the Hololive fandom will grow to really love the song, and I hope more talents will cover the song since only a couple of them have covered it before. On the top of my head, I could think Aqua, Iroha, and Azuki are the only ones I've seen if I remember correctly. But yeah, all three of them performed really well and sung really beautifully. I just can't help to say like Azuki is crushing the vocals of any songs that she sings, and it's such a pleasure to watch her sing live. I feel like Azuki's voice is like, you can't tell the difference between like singing live and the studio version. I think that's how good she is to me. I just really hope I can win the tickets to go to her one-man live in the summer of 2024, which was announced but no dates so far yet. Next up, we got Pecora and Marin's performance of their Bridal Dream, which was honestly the most hyped performance of the night. And although this song does not make the top song for me in the album, this performance stole the show for me. The whole crowd got really into it, and the whole venue just felt really energized from, you know, them just showing up and yeah, singing. You could feel like everyone is having a time of their life with the call and response. And yeah, that's the power of Pekomari. They're unstoppable. Oh, by the way, I don't hate the song at all. It's just like there are too many 10s in the song. This is like a 9.5 to me, so I don't think the song is bad by any means. It's just like I have too many songs that I love in the album. But yeah, with the insane performance they put on, it definitely had like a little change of mind for me in terms of like how I listen to the song after listening to it live. So I'll definitely listen to it more and more over time. Then we got Outsider Plan by Hololive for the next song. And I feel like at this point, nothing's gonna slow down anytime soon, even though like the concert is going to end in like a couple of songs. But yeah, one of my favorite new original songs from the HoneyWorks album, and seeing the Hololive performance live was such a treat, and it was such a gift. The song itself fit really well with their theme, both lyrically and musically. The choreography was crazy well done in my opinion, and really shows off their cool side as well as their performance together as a group. Honestly, being in the crowd, it felt like we were all like mesmerized by their performance, and you could see like the light plate filled with different colors of the Hololive members, and it really looked like they were like dominating and ruling the world. It's just simply like a phenomenal performance by them. And next, I just want to point out the second surprise song, which is Seishun Archive. This is the summer song that was released in 2023. Similar to Kawaikute Gomen, the song itself was part of some of the CDs as like a bonus track, but not like available for all of them. So we got like 9 talents split into 3 different screens, and this is the only song where all 3 screens are being used at the same time, or all 3 stages are being used at the same time. And yeah, we got 3 talents on each screen. So on the left screen, we got Kanata, Aqua, and Kiara. In the center stage, we got Soragura and Muna. And on the right stage, we got Suisei, Fubuki, and Yofi. And during the chorus of the song, there's like this o-o-os part. I can't remember how it goes at the top of my head. But it was such a cool thing to listen to it live. I'm not sure how well it got captured on the stream, but because the whole crowd was singing it, it really felt like super echoey, and it gave me the vibe that I felt when I listened to Watame's Fin in her concert a couple months ago. And when it hit the very high point of the song, the confetti shot out of the stage, and yeah, it flew out. Unfortunately, like only people who are near the stage had a chance to grab them, as they don't like fly too far into the crowd. But it was a pleasant surprise for those who were able to get it for sure. You could like take them and you could bring it home if you want. I see like people handing it out as well, but I get like some of the benefits to getting to be able to like win good seats. But yeah, at this point, I feel like nothing's gonna stop the concert until they run out of songs. And this is the same for Sora's cover of Hokori Takai Idol. I feel like there isn't like a more fitting person to sing the song to finish off the concert, especially when the song gets more and more intense. You could see and feel the crowd getting more and more into it and getting hyped with the song. And yeah, everyone's just there with Sora to cheer her on. And yeah, finally we reached the end and we got one last song. And in my opinion, they really did save the best for last. And this is Suisei's Kyoushitsu ni Ao. In my opinion, this is the best song of the album, and it's not even close. At the moment, it's my most listened to song in 2024. And honestly, I don't think anything will beat it unless there's like another huge banger that gets released. No matter how many times I listened to it so far, I just want to listen to it more. I'm just so incredibly grateful and happy that I was able to listen to this song live. Yeah, Sui-chan nailed it perfectly. She's got like this power similar to like Hololive and a lot of other performers that they just like mesmerize the crowd, and I feel like this song is really perfect for that. The emotions that you could feel listening to this song is just it just hits in the feels. And yeah, this is the first time I was able to hear Sui-chan sing live, and I finally got a chance. And as for the crowd, I could tell you like with 100% confidence, everyone enjoyed the performance of Suisei, and if not, way more than me, especially when you could see so many Hoshiomis out there. Yeah, she's definitely a fan favorite for a reason. But yeah, when she came out, everyone went crazy, and when she said "aishiteru" to the crowd, which is part of the lyrics, we all went like even crazier. She really captivated everyone's heart there with her beautiful singing voice. And it was a phenomenal song and a phenomenal performance. And with that, that concludes the performance of the HoneyWorks stage. They ended off the show with rolling the credits and yeah, finished off the story with a classic old fin at the end, like FIN, to finish up the visuals. Overall, I really enjoyed the concert. Not only did I got to enjoy like a lot of my favorite songs live, and being able to share them with like the audience that may not have been familiar with some of these songs felt really special. Like I said before, for all we know, this could be like the once in a lifetime chance that we get to hear a lot of these songs because it's like a little collab songs, similar to like the Deco Nina songs from last year. I chatted with my friend as well, and I agree with him like the sound quality wasn't the best with the echoes, especially during the MC section, but probably because this venue wasn't built as a concert hall to start off with. But yeah, overall I got the job done, and with the 3 screens it was kind of the unique experience. Also, for future references, the HoneyWorks stage was only about 2 hours compared to the other stages, which lasted about 3 hours. After the live, I head straight to the goods area to pick up my goods, which I pre-ordered through the Holocart website. And yeah, I set a dedicated time, so I needed to hurry. I've been keeping up, and I heard that if you miss like the time that you set, it's pretty much game over for you to get your goods, because there's like a special queue only for all those who missed it, and there are a lot of people who missed their time. But I'm so happy like they fixed the system for day 2. I got in line about 45 minutes before my pickup time, and everything went really smoothly. Pretty much I was able to pick up my goods by the time, like by my designated time that I signed up for. I heard horror stories of people lining up for hours and hours, and some people even missed out on events and chances to meet like their Hololive friends because they're just in the queue forever. And even people who got their goods, I saw like people were missing goods or like staff putting in the wrong item. It was overall, day 1 was just a mess. But yeah, they actually made some changes for the day 2, and they fixed a lot of the stuff, such as like completely cutting out the order for food for the on the day sale, and limiting the on the day purchase of goods, and yeah, in general just more organized with their lineup system. I love to try their collab food, but with the Fest ticket, we were only able to allow to order the goods but not the food. So you need the expo ticket to be able to get the food. My condolences to those who got screwed over on day 1. I saw that they're doing like a food refund, but still sending out the novelties, so for those who ordered food and didn't get it, maybe look into the refund process and apply for it. I think there's like a deadline to it, but I'm not too sure when it is. And as for the goods that were not able to be picked up, I think they'll do like a double check in their system to see if the goods pre-order have a ticket up to the day of the pickup for either the expo or the fest, then add a small shipping fee to get the goods to the purchasers. If there's no proof of ticket for the time that you signed up for, I think they said on the website that the order will be cancelled, and if it's prepaid, it will be refunded. Honestly, I just hope they clean up the system for next year, even though I heard like they made changes to it this year as well to make it better. And yeah, I've been to bigger events for other things in the past, and I've seen like day 0, you know how there's like day 1 and day 2 for the expo, there was like a day 0 where it's just for like goods pickup and like things like that, like the chore work that a lot of people will do. Yeah, I think that's maybe like something like that will lessen like the workload for the staff, as well as increasing the event time for the event goers. I'm not too sure if this was available on day 1, but on day 2 in the goods pickup section, they're displaying all the physical goods that were on sale as like a sample there. So yeah, maybe take a quick look at the video to see if there's anything that interests you, then maybe you want to pick up for the post sale for the goods. But yeah, let me just show you what goods I bought. So here are the goods I bought. It totaled to about 27k yen, but over half of it is just the HoneyWorks acrylic stand. I normally wouldn't get this many, but I really like the HoneyWorks uniform outfit, and I know after the event it will be gone forever, so I also got like a few extra ones that I usually wouldn't get. But yeah, if I have the money, I would have collected every single one of them. Other than that, it's mostly just gacha stuff, such as the random shikishi, as well as the random Polaroid picture, which I'll be opening. Hopefully I could get some of my oshis from the random gacha pulls. And for spending over 10k yen, at least at the event, we also get this Hololive bag for free, as well as like this little poster here. So we got some post commentary going on here because I was really sick when I opened this, and I wanted to open it before my friend goes back to his country. So here I got the shikishi as well as the checki. They're all random from like the stage 1, 2, and 3. So they're separated by stages. Also got a box of cookies here. The cookies has like 2 stickers inside, as well as having different designs for the 8 cookies. Yeah, let me just get to opening them, and I'll start off with the stage 1 one. So for the stage 1, I have one aim in mind, which is just to get Sakamata. So I get Rene. It's one Indonesia here. The checkis honestly look really nice, and yeah, that's why I got them. And for the shikishi, let's see who I get. It'll be Gura. Gura's gonna be nice because she's gonna be easy to trade. So here we got the stage 2 checki. And for stage 2, I'm aiming for Subaru or Nene, or both, but I won't get too greedy with that. Yeah, let me see what I get from it. So for first checki, it'll be Crony. I got a friend who likes Crony, so I'll probably just give it to him. And the second one, got Pecora. Pecora's probably easy to trade as well because she's popular, so It's a nice pull. Moving on to the third one. We got Polka. And the last one. Will be Watame. Honestly, like, since I made the video about Watame going to her concert, I've just been pulling a lot of random stuff, and then yeah, it has been like a couple of Watame so far. So maybe it's like fate or something. Yeah, for the shikishi, first one we got Nene, which is what I'm aiming for, so I got one down. Moving on to the second one, we got Polka. So I guess I completed the Polka set. And the third one will be Luna. I'll say I really like her pose here. Super adorable pose. And the final one, hoping to get something Subaru related. Otherwise I might have to buy more, or I might have to trade for it. And it will be Crony. So I got the Polka and Crony set completed. And onto the stage 3 checkis. So the first one will be Suisei. Suisei is probably one of the nicest you could pull because she has such high value. You could trade her for pretty much anything and someone will trade her for you. Yeah, so that's a nice pull. Next one we got Fubuki. She also has pretty high value, I think. Just like considering like most of their goods on the second-hand market, Suisei is usually the most expensive and Fubuki is pretty up there as well. Third one we got Ame. And the last one we got another Ame. So for stage 3, I'm aiming for Lami or Shion. And yeah, Suisei is always nice because she has high value for trading at least. And for the Shikishi, we got Muna. Let's go for a second one, which is Ayame. Nice. My friend here also likes Ayame, and he's an Ayame Oshi, so I'll just give that to him. For a third one, we got Shion. Nice. Exactly what I'm aiming for, so I'm happy I got the Shion pull. And the final pull of the good session will be... honestly, I'm hoping for Lami, but we'll see what we get. It will be Okayu. I think she's pretty nice too. Not sure how value it is, but should be nice. And yeah, we got the cookie here. Honestly, the box looks really cute, so I wanted to get one. You can't get this anymore. It's only for pre-sale for the goods, as well as the day of the sale. So you can't get it like in the post-sale. Here we got 2 stickers. Got Yofi and Lami with Anya. Yeah, got Lami, so I'm happy about that. And as for the cookies, I think there are 8 here, and they all have different characters on them, and it's all random. Yeah, let me just open the plastic here. Sora, we got Bijo, so we got Bijo products, and a plus, Sakamata, Kiara, Choco, Risu, and Pecora. Yeah, not gonna make much of a difference because I'll probably eat them. Yeah, here's just a summary of the things I got. So we got the little sticker set here, and I just got them because I thought they were really cute. Here's the Gen 0 and Gen 1 set. they all come with all the Gen members, and it's 4 sticker each for each character. So yeah, it's a lot of sticker and it's not random, which is pretty nice. Yeah, just lining them up, and yeah, we got the whole Gen here. Unfortunately, no mail for Gen 1. And here we got the Hololive Gamers and Gen 2. The next set is Gen 3 and Gen 4. And lastly, we got, I guess second lastly, we got Gen 5 and HoneyWorks. Unfortunately, like, most of the gens now only have 4 members, so let's hope we don't lose any more members here. And the last one is just Regloss with Advent, which are the 2 new groups. And yeah, I got all the stickers for the Japanese branch. Yeah, just lining them up. For some reason, I lined up Shiori with the Regloss members when I was first lining it up. So I had a co-worker at work who also went to the expo as well, and he knew I was a Nenichi and Subaru fan, so he gave me this stuff. Yeah, we got the shikishi and the checki. This is from the Pecora Jelly collaboration, and yeah, it's a sticker that comes with a jelly pack. And then we got a gacha cam batch here, which is from the gacha machine, like the low ball gacha machine. So in exchange, I just gave him some other stuff that he's Oshi of. And yeah, I couldn't pull like most of it from the shikishi, so I just gave him some of the past goods that I have of his Oshi. And yeah, we just made a small trade here. In here I got a bunch of acrylic stand. This is from the HoneyWorks collaboration, and this is from the new Good Smile Company collab. Honestly, for the HoneyWorks one, I thought it was a lot smaller than I imagined it would be. I thought it would be like maybe like this size, like a regular acrylic stand, but you can see it's like the length of my finger. But yeah, regardless, I really like the uniform design, so I'll be opening all of them up and yeah, probably displaying them. So I just opened one as an example, and I'll put the rest together. So the acrylic stand itself with the, I guess like the package, it looks like a little notebook. And yeah, it's got 3 pieces here, and backside we got general explanation and stuff, and we also got a little keychain here that you could put on top of your focus, your little hole here. So yeah, let me put them together. I won't be using the keychain, so I'll just be putting it as like a normal acrylic stand. Seems like there's like a little protective layer, so let me see if I could get it off. So there was like layers on both sides, so you need to choose a side and yeah, look for the edge and you could peel it off. Honestly, probably best to just peel off both sides because it's kind of ugly if you don't peel it off. Got the little HoneyWorks base here. Got your Subaru. I think you put her on the back side. Put the little HoneyWorks high school logo here. And yeah, there's your acrylic stand. So for the little chain, if you don't want to like display it as an acrylic stand, you could take off the base and then you could put this through both the logo as well as the character itself. So yeah, that's pretty nice. They give you options for that. So yeah, we got the Good Smile Subaru here. Got the HoneyWorks set. I really like how their like height is like, it seems to be like their actual height. So you can see like, even though Sakamata is a little bit shorter, like maybe she's like leaning forward, but you can see like Lami's like taller than her. And yeah, same with Shion and Nene. Yeah, aside from the little plastic that keeps the acrylic stand in the little holder being really hard to remove, it's pretty nice, the acrylic stand itself. Honestly, I'm thinking of getting more, but it's gonna be expensive. But yeah, here are the acrylic stands. And honestly, I think they're worth the money. Especially the HoneyWorks one. Also, I completely forgot to include in the video when I took pictures of all the goods, but there's also this little clear file set that I got for the HoneyWorks collab. And yeah, looks pretty nice. So this is the Novelty poster, and I haven't opened it yet, so yeah, let's just take a look what the poster looks like. It's like long. It's really long. And yeah, I think it's just the visual event of the whole thing. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention that when we entered the concert area, we got this little flyer package. It's just like a bunch of flyers about like the Hololive events and stuff that's getting released. So this is just a little Hollow Earth sticker. And yeah, just got a lot of pamphlets here. Got the Bandai one with their products. There's also a karaoke one, which I talked a little bit more about in one of the recent videos. So take a look if you're interested. Thank you for watching. It's very lovely to see so many people showing their love for their oshis at their live as well as around the venue. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the expo, but hopefully I will get a ticket next year. It's just the rates were abysmal to win any of the tickets. Hopefully they can allow more people to go next year, and I'm very excited to see what their guest stage will be next year. Unfortunately, I caught like a really bad flu, and it started hitting really hard at the night of the fest. I guess like the timing was really lucky because I got to attend the fest, but I was pretty much out of commission for almost a week after the event and wasn't able to do much. I got like a lot of video ideas that I want to put out, and I got footage for some of them already, but due to the traveling I did a week prior as well as being sick for a week, I haven't really been able to work on any of these in the past couple of weeks. I'm going to try to edit and put together some of the videos when I have time here or there after work on the weekends. But if you enjoyed the video and want to see more Hololive related content, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.